Welcome to the Omazing podcast. I am your host, Omarion Listen. I'm here with the Miss Tiara Jackson, former Miss Hinds, the current Golden Triangle. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's Monday, but it's all right.
I mean, hey, how was your weekend?
Short. It was real short. It was like Friday, and next thing you know, today's Monday. But it's all right because the work don't stop.
We here.
It doesn't. Yep, and we're here. Couple more months, actually. I think it's a month left until graduation. So
Graduating. Woo,
Yay.
what we doing after?
we're going to see what 4-year I go to. I don't know which one I'm going to yet. Nope, I don't.
All right. So, with you being Miss Hinds, well, former Miss Hinds, the first one from the Utica campus, how does that feel? Like, did you feel a sense of pride, or just explain that?
Well, I remember the night I was crowned, and President Vasic, he came up to me. He was like, "You just made history," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's Miss Hinds." He was like, "You're the first from the Utica campus." And, like, literally, I almost started crying. I didn't, thank God. But it was, like, very surprising because, like, I had family members who came here before it became part of Hinds Community College. It was Utica Junior College. But it was a surreal moment. Take a lot of pride in that. I'm thankful to be the first Miss Hinds from Utica because I get to represent, this campus. I'm still representing all 6 campuses, but more specifically because I'm first from here, Utica specifically. It made a lot more people aware, like, there's a lot of talent down here in Utica and that there are people in Utica who, make so many accomplishments.
So
Yep.
what was the process like? What was the process of you getting
process?
ready for Miss Hinds, like makeup,
Well,
stress, all that?
I wasn't stressed because the thing was I applied at the last minute, and I had 2 of my classmates to kind of like, they didn't force me, but they kind of told me to just go ahead and do it. And I did. I had to make up a platform, and because I was in radio and television, I did Lupus Foundation. So we did a lot of things on campus here. Well, a couple of things on campus here for the Lupus Foundation I was working on. And, I had to come up with a song. I just sang a cappella from a song that I sang for my senior year in high school. Had to wear an evening gown. I had an evening gown that I worn at a previous pageant before I came here to Hinds. So it wasn't like a hard process because I already kind of knew what it was like to be in a pageant, but not on the level of for Miss Mississippi and Miss America.
Okay. What type of talents did you have to portray?
Well, I mentioned I just sang the song from Les Mis. I'm saying the Broadway production name wrong, but it's basically The Miserables in English translated from French. On my own, but that was it. And so with that, it's just like for me, I had to sing. That's the only talent I could think of because I really like to write. I love poetry. But to do like my own little piece for spoken word or anything like that is kind of like nerve-wracking. I just like to keep my poems and stuff to myself. So singing is just like, the last resort.
So I got one question for you.
Yes.
What song did you sing?
What song did I sing? Well, I sang on my own for Miss Hinds. When I was competing for Miss Golden Triangle, it was kind of like I sang a multitude of songs because at Miss Mississippi I sang Journey to the Past from the movie Anastasia. And then when I was trying to go back to Miss Mississippi, which I will be in this summer, I sang Journey to the Past. Then I sang ooh, crap. It's an Adele song. Yep, so.
All I gotta say is, can you sing something right now?
No.
Come on, give us something.
No.
Give me
y'all will hear it. Okay, if you.
You mentioned choir. What else do you do besides these pageants?
So I'm majoring in radio and television broadcast production. So I was in that department for 3 semesters, and so now I'm taking my academics. But I still do things with them, such as NABJ. So I'm the president of the National Association of Black Journalists, Hinds Utica chapter.
Okay.
And so you actually haven't been to one meeting yet, so you need to start coming. Anyway, but Other than that, though, I worked at WLBT in Jackson as an intern for Gray Media, so I learned the ins and outs of a multimedia journalist and what goes on behind the scenes. And right now, I'm a publicist for the HBCU Teen Scholarship Pageant. So I do like all their public outreach, and then I'm also their co-outreach coordinator for 601 Period Equity. So I do a lot of community service.
Yeah. Okay, so as you said, you're the current Miss Golden Triangle. Like, what can you explain that to me? What exactly is that? Because I don't know.
When I heard about Golden Triangle, I never heard about Golden Triangle. But
so are you like one of the Golden Girls or something? Like, for real? Teach me something.
So,
I want to learn something.
That would be nice if I was a part of the Golden Girls. But Golden Triangle is basically Starkville, West Point, and Columbus. So, triangle. So, up there, up north, closer to like Alabama and everything like that.
Okay.
So you have Miss Starkville. So I'm part of Team Starkville for Miss Mississippi, which is, me, Miss Golden Triangle. Then you have Miss Golden Triangle teen, Miss Heartland teen, Miss Heartland, and you have Miss Starkville. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and Miss Red Hills. I don't know where that is at, but.
So you got. So Miss Red Hills, do she wear like red bottoms, red heels, or is that just the name?
No, that's just the name. Yep. Nobody knows what Heartland is either. So it's just like names that they come up with that represents Mississippi. Because you have Miss New South, Miss Old South, Miss Dixie, Miss Dixieland. You have Miss Hinds. You used to have Miss Itawamba, Miss W, which is the University for Women that's up there in Columbus. So you just have local title names that represent somewhere in the state of Mississippi or a specific place.
Okay. So what is the next step after Miss Golden Triangle? So you Miss Golden Triangle now, what is next up for you?
So right now I'm preparing to go to Miss Mississippi again for the second time. And I'm really just there. My goal is to place in the top 10 just to prove to myself that, I am a top contender and that I am able to achieve and accomplish goals that I've always, put down for myself.
I'm letting y'all know.
We hope so.
Now Mississippi, America. Do they got a Miss Earth?
We got Miss Earth, Miss World, Miss Universe. You got a lot of titles.
All of them right here. Right here.
So, but my plan is to place in top 10. And hopefully, maybe win Miss Mississippi. Who knows? It's basically, for me, to win Miss Mississippi means I get to represent all Mississippians and to a lot of people who probably don't think they are seen. And so because I have a platform called Reach Out and Lend a Hand, which is specifically geared towards people who are homeless, and I collect items for them and just also, make sure that they're able to meet with people who are in different career fields and, going to school. So that's something that I'm very passionate about, which started with me being a Girl Scout. So I have, been working with Stew Pot and different shelters since I was in second grade. But it's just really to be Miss Mississippi means I get to represent all people, represent my family, represent you and people here in Utica, and just be able to make a name for myself and those who are around me.
Okay. I like that.
So Miss Mississippi, you are a servant to all Mississippians.
Mississippi is on the way up thanks to Miss Tierra Jackson. Anything you got that you want to get off your chest? Any motivational words or anything you got?
Anything? Let's see. Well, to everyone who are, watching this podcast, the Omazing podcast, just be yourself. Continue doing what you're doing. Always be a leader and not a follower. Because you have your own voice, your own opinions, and whatever you do, make sure you do it out of the goodness of your heart. And so if there's anybody saying, asking why are you doing this, just tell them, this is something that I love to do. I love doing this. I love serving the community. I love working with the homeless shelters and just being able to reach out to different people. And so when people ask me why I love community service, it's because I love giving back to people. So just keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody tell you not to. Not do what you love. So that's it.
I can pick you back off that. I'll say, whatever you do, give it your 100%. Cause why not?
Why not?
Why not give it all you got and just keep moving forward? Don't worry about what nobody else say.
Mm-hmm.
One step at a time.
And there's so many things that you can do, so many things that you can achieve because, I mean, you only have one life. So
might as well
just
live it.
Might as well.
I'm giving everything I got right now. Starting this podcast, got Miss Jackson to come. I really thank you
Yay.
for everything. So, hey, y'all keep going. Don't give up. Whatever it is that y'all doing. Hey, everybody thank Miss Tiara Jackson, former Miss Hinds, current Miss Golden Triangle, future
say
Miss
yay.
America, Universe, Earth, Mars, Pluto.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It don't
Going
matter.
to the planets, yeah. And also disregard me looking raggedy, y'all. So, I mean, this is my natural state. So.
Don't worry about her. Don't worry about her. But I thank y'all for coming. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, tell your friend to tell a friend. This the Omazing Podcast. I'm your host, Omarion List. My special guest right here, Tiara Jackson. Y'all keep y'all heads up and attitudes down. Peace.